Have you ever stopped to think about what your life will look like when you're in your 80s? Will you be living a life full of joy, moving freely, and doing all the things you love? Or will you be reflecting on the moments you wish you'd seized earlier, thinking about what you could have done differently in your 60s? If you're over 50, the time to take charge of your future is now. The choices you make today will play a significant role in shaping how you'll feel and experience your later years. This video is for anyone who wants to avoid regret, maintain their independence, and truly enjoy life as they grow older. Why should you watch this video until the very end? In this video, we're diving deep into the most crucial actions you can take today to ensure that your 80s will be filled with joy, health, and a sense of personal fulfillment. We'll cover practical tips on maintaining your physical health, investing wisely in your happiness, and even learning to embrace the solitude that often comes with aging. We'll also share effective strategies for enhancing your mental health and building lasting connections that will keep you thriving as the years go by. If you want to avoid the common mistakes that many people make as they age, learn how to stay independent, and ensure that you can look back at your life with no regrets, you won't want to miss a single moment of this video. By the time you're finished watching, you'll have the tools you need to make the next 20 to 30 years the best and most fulfilling part of your life. If you're not already subscribed, I highly recommend clicking that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you found this video helpful, you can help me continue spreading these valuable lessons by liking and sharing them with your friends. If you like the topic of this video, please leave a comment with 1. If you feel like there's something I could improve on, feel free to leave a comment with 0, so I can make sure I'm delivering content that resonates with you. Now, let's get started on this journey to a healthier, happier future. Chapter 1. Prioritize health. The single most important thing you can do to avoid regrets in your 80s is to prioritize your health. Good health is essential as we age. No matter how much wealth or time you have, if your body can't move, you can't truly enjoy life. Unfortunately, many people in their 80s look back and wish they had taken better care of their health earlier on. On the other hand, those who started focusing on their health in their 60s often find themselves able to walk, travel, and enjoy their favorite activities even well into their 80s. It's crucial to understand that muscles aren't just about strength. They are fundamental to our overall health. Muscles support our bodies, protect us from injury, and help prevent diseases, making them one of our most valuable assets. However, muscles naturally begin to deteriorate as we age, and this process accelerates starting in our 60s. If this decline goes unaddressed, it can become difficult to stand or walk by the time you reach your 80s, leaving you struggling to move freely. For instance, a woman named Susan, in her mid-70s, fractured her leg. After that, she became too afraid to go outside, leading to a sharp decline in her physical strength. As her leg muscles weakened, her risk of falling increased significantly, and her quality of life plummeted. On the other hand, her friend Karen decided to focus on her health and started incorporating regular walking into her routine when she was in her 60s. As a result, Karen, now in her 80s, can walk, travel, and live independently without relying on others for help. So, how can you build your muscles and maintain strength? Let me break it down into 3 simple and effective steps. 1. Establish a daily exercise routine. When you hear the word exercise, it can sound intimidating, but the truth is you don't need special equipment or a lot of time to make exercise a part of your daily life. The key is to establish a routine with simple, manageable activities that you can maintain without strain. Start by incorporating walking into your daily routine. Walking in a park or around your neighborhood for just 30 minutes each morning can help build stamina and keep your muscles active. Plus, enjoying the outdoors and the changing seasons while you walk will refresh your mind and lift your spirits. Another great exercise is the chair stand-up. Simply sit in a sturdy chair, then stand up and sit back down repeatedly. Start with 10 repetitions and gradually increase the number over time. This exercise is fantastic for strengthening your knees and lower body muscles, which are key to preventing falls. You don't need any special equipment to do this. Just a chair and a few minutes each day can make a big difference in your leg strength. If you're able to, take the stairs instead of using the elevator. Small, consistent efforts like these will make a noticeable difference in your leg strength, especially as you age. 2. Focus on quality protein in your diet. Building muscle isn't just about exercise, it's also about what you eat. Quality protein is essential for maintaining and building muscle, but as we age, our appetites tend to decrease, which can make it harder to get the protein we need. It's important to make sure you're getting enough protein in your diet to support your muscles. Aim to consume about the size of your palm of fish or meat every day. Fish, in particular, is a fantastic source of protein and also helps protect your heart and brain. Eggs are another excellent protein source and are easy to include in your breakfast. They're highly nutritious and effective for maintaining muscle mass. Don't forget about dairy. Incorporating milk and yogurt into your meals will help provide both protein and calcium, which are crucial for bone strength. Along with these, make sure to eat plenty of vegetables and fruits, as they provide essential nutrients that help your body process protein effectively. A well-balanced diet can significantly impact your overall health, including your brain, heart, and even your risk for diabetes. By reviewing your meals now, you can avoid the regrets that come with poor health later in life. 3. Regular health checkups. In addition to exercise and a healthy diet, regular health checkups are vital to keeping track of your health and catching potential issues early. Many health problems don't show symptoms until they've progressed, which is why it's essential to detect and address them early. Neglecting regular checkups can lead to diseases being diagnosed too late when treatment becomes much more difficult. Here are the key areas to check during your annual exams. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Blood pressure and blood sugar levels. These are critical for detecting lifestyle-related diseases, such as hypertension and diabetes. Bone density. Bone thinning can lead to fractures, so regular bone density checks can help prevent serious injuries as you age. Dental checkups. Losing teeth can lead to problems with eating and nutrition, and it can also affect your overall health. Keeping up with dental care is key to maintaining a healthy lifestyle. By regularly checking these health markers, you can significantly reduce your risk of future health problems. Remember, your health is the best gift you can give to your future self. If you start making exercise a habit, paying attention to your diet, and staying on top of health checkups in your 60s, the quality of life you experience in your 80s will be drastically improved. Don't wait to start taking care of your health. The sooner you begin, the better prepared you'll be for a vibrant, independent life as you age. Your future self will thank you for the effort you put in today. Chapter 2. Reevaluate your spending. While health is certainly the foundation of a happy and active old age, how you manage your finances is equally important. Many people in their 60s and beyond start to feel anxiety about managing their retirement funds. If you're approaching or already in your 60s, you might be thinking, I want to leave something behind for my children. I should at least leave my house as an inheritance. I'm worried about running out of money in retirement, so I need to save as much as possible without spending. But here's the catch. This mindset can be a big mistake. The 20 years you spend in your 60s and 70s are some of the most important of your life. After retirement, your income might decrease, and you may start wondering whether your pension or savings will be enough to cover your lifestyle. You might even feel hesitant to dip into those savings. However, many people in their 80s look back with regret, realizing they didn't spend enough money on themselves during their younger retirement years. Let's take a closer look at how you can manage your finances wisely in your 60s. The key is to use your assets not only for future security but also to enrich and enjoy the present. Money is a tool that can support you in your retirement, but it should also help you live a fulfilling and joyful life right now. When you're still physically able and mentally sharp, you should maximize your ability to enjoy life's pleasures by spending on experiences and activities that bring you happiness. Some may worry that spending money now means they won't have anything to leave behind for their children. But that's not the case. Living a vibrant, full life in your 60s and 70s is the best gift you can give to your family. I spoke with an 80-year-old woman named Helen who told me that her biggest regret was how she spent her 60s. She spent so much time obsessively saving that she missed out on experiences that could have brought her true joy. She wishes she had traveled more, invested in herself, and enjoyed life instead of stressing over finances. If you want to avoid that same regret, it's time to start making concrete decisions to live fully now. It's a shame to lose out on life's joys by focusing only on saving. Here's a shift in perspective to consider right now, in your 60s. Money should be used not only for future security but also to enrich your current life. Preparing for retirement is essential, but don't forget to live life wholeheartedly today. So, how can you spend your money wisely and without guilt? Here are some meaningful ways to use your funds in your 60s. 1. Travel. Why not treat yourself to a trip to a place you've always wanted to visit? Whether it's soaking in the hot springs, exploring historical landmarks in the US, or even traveling abroad, the experiences you gain from travel will enrich your heart and mind. Seeing new landscapes, tasting different foods, and immersing yourself in another culture is a beautiful ways to create lasting memories and live in the moment. 2. Start a new hobby. Investing in new hobbies is one of the best ways to add color to your life and prevent boredom as you age. Maybe there's something you've always wanted to try, like painting, music, or gardening. Investing in a hobby that excites you will keep you engaged and help maintain your mental and emotional well-being. It's never too late to develop new passions, and many hobbies can even lead to making new friends and creating new connections. 3. Invest in your health. You know that health is wealth. So why not use some of your funds to take care of your health? Joining a gym, signing up for a yoga class, or getting a fitness tracker can help you stay motivated to maintain your physical health. Don't forget about nutrition. Spending a little extra on healthy ingredients for your meals can pay off in the long run, helping you stay strong and independent well into your 80s and beyond. Remember, investing in your health is one of the smartest things you can do for your future self. Smart asset management and planning. While it's important to spend money on enriching your present life, many people feel uneasy about spending all of their savings. It's normal to feel that way, but with careful planning, you can balance living in the moment with preparing for the future. Here are some steps you can take to manage your assets systematically. Set a fixed monthly budget. Create a budget that allows you to enjoy life while ensuring your essential needs are met. Make sure to spend the entire budget. It's okay to spend the money you've set aside for enjoyment. Don't let it sit idle. View your spending as enjoying life. Think of your expenditures as investments in your happiness and well-being. Money itself holds no real value. It only has meaning when you use it to enhance your life. Start by understanding your available assets, how much you have saved, and what your monthly income looks like. After covering your basic living expenses, set aside a portion of your funds for activities, hobbies, and travel that will bring you joy. This is a smart and balanced way to use your money. The goal is to make your assets work for you, not just for security, but also for enjoyment. At the end of the day, no matter how much money you have, if your heart isn't healthy, if you're weighed down by stress and regret, you won't be able to enjoy your life fully. So, take the time to plan wisely, spend meaningfully, and live a life you can look back on with pride and satisfaction. Chapter 3. Embrace loneliness positively. As you age, changes in relationships, family dynamics, and social interactions can lead to feelings of loneliness. Many people tend to view this isolation as a negative aspect of aging, but loneliness can be a powerful opportunity for self-reflection and discovering a new way of living. Let's explore how you can embrace loneliness without fear and turn it into something enriching. Change your attitude towards loneliness. How do you feel when you think about the word loneliness? For many, loneliness is associated with sadness, anxiety, or a sense of emptiness. But here's the truth: loneliness isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can be a time for personal growth. For example, a woman named Linda in her 70s felt a deep sense of loneliness after the passing of her husband. She found herself spending more time alone, and at first, it felt overwhelming. But one day, she started a new habit: reading books in the park while watching people pass by. At first, she felt odd doing it alone, but as time went on, she began to appreciate her own company. She learned to see loneliness as an opportunity for personal time, a space to reflect and find peace. By shifting her perspective, Linda discovered that being alone didn't mean she was abandoned. It meant she had the chance to reconnect with herself. Value shallow connections. One of the main reasons people feel lonely is because their social circles have thinned. However, it's important to remember that deep, intimate relationships aren't the only ones that nourish the soul. Sometimes, small interactions can be just as fulfilling. Take, for example, my friend Sarah. Sarah walks her dog, Max, every morning around the neighborhood. On her walks, she often chats with other dog owners. Brief conversations about the weather, their pets, or the latest neighborhood news. At first, these exchanges seemed insignificant, but over time, Sarah realized they brought her a sense of connection. Even small interactions with familiar faces can help alleviate feelings of loneliness and add a little brightness to your day. These shallow connections, often overlooked, are an essential part of maintaining mental well-being. Create new connections through hobbies and activities. When loneliness starts to feel overwhelming, it's a great opportunity to try something new. Your 60s are an ideal time to take on new challenges, explore different activities, and meet new people. Take the story of my friend, Carol, who joined a local sports club in her 70s. At first, she felt self-conscious and unsure of her abilities. But as she continued to participate in group activities, she found herself talking more with the other members. Over time, she developed new friendships, and now she enjoys regular lunches and outings with her new circle of friends. Starting a new hobby at a community center or local club can be a great way to meet people who share similar interests. It's not just about filling the void of loneliness. It's about actively seeking new connections that bring positive changes to your life. Enjoy time with yourself. Loneliness can also be an invitation to enjoy time with yourself, without relying on others for entertainment or validation. Find ways to make your own company enjoyable. Whether it's reading a good book, watching a movie, or getting lost in a new hobby like gardening, solo activities can be both fulfilling and calming. For example, I know a woman named Janet who started gardening in her backyard after she retired. What began as a small hobby turned into a source of joy and pride. Gardening not only kept her active but also allowed her to enjoy peaceful moments of solitude, where she could focus on herself and find peace in the simple act of nurturing her plants. Another great way to embrace alone time is through solo travel. Whether it's a weekend getaway or a longer trip, traveling alone offers a liberating sense of freedom. It allows you to escape from daily routines and reconnect with your inner voice. Live by affirming loneliness. It's crucial to understand that loneliness is not something to be feared or ashamed of. It's a natural part of life that everyone experiences. Instead of denying it, you can learn to affirm and embrace it. When you view loneliness as an opportunity for growth and self-reflection, it becomes a powerful tool for personal development. By allowing yourself to feel the fullness of your emotions, you open the door to discovering new aspects of yourself. You might find that being alone doesn't have to feel isolated. Instead, it's a time to reflect, grow, and reconnect with what truly matters to you. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. Consider loneliness as a chance to learn more about yourself, explore new passions, or engage in activities that bring you joy. By embracing this time alone, you can fill your life with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Remember, loneliness is not your enemy. It's an invitation to grow, reflect, and reconnect. When you approach loneliness positively, you open yourself up to a more enriching life. Try incorporating activities like enjoying shallow connections, taking up new hobbies, or simply savoring your time alone. In doing so, you'll find that loneliness is not something to fear, but an opportunity to enrich your life. Chapter 4. Maintain mental health. Even if you maintain a healthy body, it's important to remember that if your mind is tired or overwhelmed, you won't be able to fully enjoy life. Mental health is just as crucial as physical health, and in some cases, it can be even more important. As you enter your 60s, you may find that changes in your family dynamics, retirement, or even the shift in your daily routine can shake your mental well-being. The way you handle and nurture your mental health will play a pivotal role in ensuring you live a fulfilling, joyful life well into your 80s and beyond. Here are some specific strategies and practices you can implement now to protect and enhance your mental health. 1. Choose not to compare yourself with others. It's an instinct to compare ourselves to others. Have you ever found yourself thinking that someone has more money, a better job, or a more exciting life? It's easy to fall into the trap of comparison, especially when we see others seemingly thriving. But here's the truth. Constantly comparing yourself to others only distracts you from your worth and leads to unnecessary self-blame. Take, for example, my friend Lisa. After years of working in a corporate job, Lisa started noticing that her colleagues, many of whom were younger, seemed to be enjoying life more. They traveled frequently, had larger homes, and seemed to be doing so well in their careers. Lisa began to feel down, thinking she had somehow failed. But after some deep reflection, Lisa realized that what truly mattered to her wasn't the fast-paced career her colleagues had, but the quality time she spent with her children and the close-knit friendships she had built over the years. It was this realization that lifted her spirits. By focusing on what truly brought her joy, spending time with her loved ones, she stopped comparing herself to others. She discovered that the happiness she sought was already within her, in her relationships and the simple pleasures of life. Instead of measuring your life against someone else's, try to base your happiness on your values. Think about the moments in your life that have brought you genuine satisfaction, whether it's spending time with family, helping others, or pursuing hobbies that make you feel fulfilled. Embrace your unique journey. The truth is, your happiness doesn't depend on what others have or do. It depends on what you value most. By letting go of comparisons and focusing on your definition of happiness, you'll feel lighter, more at peace, and truly content with the life you've created. Everyone's path is different, and it's time to celebrate your own. 2. Practice gratitude. Cultivating a sense of gratitude can have a profound effect on your mental health. Research shows that people who make a habit of practicing gratitude experience lower levels of stress and higher levels of happiness. It might sound simple, but taking the time each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for can transform the way you see the world. One of the easiest ways to practice gratitude is by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down at least 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as appreciating the warmth of a cup of coffee in the morning, enjoying the vibrant colors of flowers blooming on your walk, or the joy of spending time with a friend or loved one. It doesn't always have to be big moments. It's the small, everyday things that often bring the most peace. Take my friend, Maria, for instance. After a particularly stressful period in her life, she decided to start keeping a gratitude journal. At first, it felt a little awkward to list things she was thankful for, but over time, Maria began to realize how much joy was present in her daily life. She started to notice the little things she had taken for granted, like the laughter of her grandchildren or the beauty of a sunset after a busy day. By acknowledging these small moments of happiness, Maria found herself feeling calmer, more content, and more connected to the world around her. What Maria discovered is something that many people find once they begin practicing gratitude. It's not about waiting for big, life-changing events to bring happiness. It's the accumulation of small, everyday joys that bring peace to the heart. By focusing on what you already have, rather than what you lack, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Remember, the goal isn't to find monumental things to be grateful for every day. It's about cultivating awareness of all the little moments that fill your life with happiness. Whether it's a moment of quiet on a peaceful morning or a shared laugh with a friend, these small joys add up. And over time, they create a profound shift in how you see your world. By practicing gratitude every day, you'll begin to notice your stress levels decrease and your sense of well-being increase. It's one of the simplest, yet most effective ways to improve your mental health and bring more positivity into your life. 3. Don't forget to laugh. Laughter truly is one of the most powerful remedies for maintaining good mental health. It's not just a reaction to something funny. It has a real, positive impact on your mood and stress levels. Laughter can lighten the heaviest of hearts, and it's a simple yet effective way to enhance your overall happiness. Even when things don't go as planned, being able to laugh at yourself and find humor in difficult situations can be incredibly freeing. Take my friend Tom, for instance. He had a tough year. His car broke down, his health wasn't great, and his job became more stressful. But Tom found a way to cope by turning his frustrations into laughter. One afternoon, after he accidentally spilled coffee all over himself at work, he started laughing at the situation. Instead of feeling angry or upset, he shared the story with his coworkers, and they all laughed together. That small moment of humor made the day feel lighter, and his stress melted away. You can bring more laughter into your life by seeking out humor in your daily routine. Watch a comedy movie or your favorite TV show. Whether it's an old sitcom you've seen 100 times or a new stand-up comedy special, laughter is a great way to de-stress and lift your spirits. Enjoy lighthearted jokes with friends and family. Sometimes, a quick laugh with someone you care about is all it takes to turn a tough day around. And don't forget to laugh at yourself. Life can be unpredictable, and you'll inevitably make mistakes, but instead of letting them weigh you down, try to find the humor in them. Maybe you misplace your keys for the 10th time that week or trip over your own feet. It's okay. Embrace those moments with humor and don't take yourself too seriously. The more you can laugh at the little mishaps, the more mental ease you'll bring into your life. Remember, laughter is an instant mood booster. It's a natural antidote to stress, and it helps foster an environment of joy and connection. So, make room for laughter every day. Whether it's through watching something funny, sharing a joke, or simply finding the humor in your own life, laughter can make your mental health stronger and your heart lighter. 4. Foster human connections. Human connections are essential for maintaining good mental health. Simply talking to someone, whether it's a friend, family member, or even a stranger, can do wonders for relieving anxiety and stress. In our busy, often solitary lives, making meaningful connections can provide comfort and support when we need it most. As we age, especially in our 60s, social circles tend to change. Retirement, for example, can significantly alter your work relationships, leaving you with more free time but fewer opportunities to interact with others. That's why it's so important to actively seek out and nurture new connections. Take my friend Mike, for example. Mike retired from his job in his early 60s, and at first, he felt a bit disconnected. He missed the camaraderie he had at work and found himself spending more and more time at home. But one day, he decided to join a local volunteer group. Initially, he felt a little nervous. Mike is naturally shy, and the thought of meeting new people was intimidating. However, after a few volunteer sessions, something amazing happened. He started forming new friendships. Over time, Mike began to feel more comfortable in the group, and now, in his 70s, he's excited to share stories about his new friends and all the enjoyable activities they do together. Mike's experience shows that it's never too late to build new relationships. Volunteering or joining a local hobby group are excellent ways to connect with people who share similar values and interests. Whether it's a community gardening club, a book group, or a cooking class, these activities create opportunities for you to meet people and build friendships. Not only does this help reduce feelings of loneliness, but it also brings new purpose and joy into your life. Another way to foster human connections is by simply reaching out to old friends or family members you may have lost touch with over the years. Even a quick phone call or a coffee date can make a world of difference in how connected you feel. The more you make an effort to engage with others, the more your mental health will benefit. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. So, don't wait for connections to come to you. Take the initiative to reach out, join groups, and create opportunities to meet new people. Having a strong social network is one of the best ways to ensure a fulfilling and mentally healthy life, especially as you grow older. 5. Have the power to let go. Maintaining mental health isn't just about positive thinking and healthy habits. It also involves knowing when and how to let go. Holding on to past failures, regrets, or unnecessary attachments, such as obsessing over others' opinions, can weigh heavily on your mind and make it harder to find peace. Sometimes, we hang on to things that no longer serve us because we feel responsible or because we fear change, but doing so only keeps us stuck in the past. Take my friend Jennifer, for example. After her children became independent, Jennifer struggled to let go of the feeling that she needed to keep doing everything for them. Even though they were capable adults, she found herself constantly worrying if she had done enough, if they needed more from her. This guilt wore on her, and she started feeling more and more drained. Eventually, she realized that her happiness would have a positive impact on her children too. Once she permitted herself to let go of the need to fix everything for them, Jennifer found joy in pursuing her interests, like traveling and painting. As she began to focus on her happiness, not only did she feel lighter, but her relationship with her children improved too. She learned that being happy in her own life allowed her to be a better mother, not by doing more, but by doing what made her happy. By letting go of unnecessary emotional baggage or the need to please others, you free up mental space. Take the time to reflect on what truly matters to you and what you can release. What things, behaviors, or relationships are you holding on to that no longer bring value to your life? Letting go is not about abandoning responsibility. It's about finding balance and choosing to focus on what truly enriches your life. So far, we've discussed several important steps you can take in your 60s to ensure that you live a fulfilling, regret-free life in your 80s. The key takeaways are: prioritize health. Take care of your body and mind now to ensure you can continue enjoying life as you age. Reevaluate your spending. Use your financial resources to enrich your life today, not just for future security. Embrace loneliness positively. Learn to see time alone as an opportunity for growth, self-reflection, and new experiences. Maintain mental health. Take proactive steps to care for your mental well-being through gratitude, laughter, human connections, and letting go. By incorporating these habits into your daily routine, you'll create a solid foundation for a vibrant, joyful future. When you prioritize your health, relationships, and mental well-being now, you'll find that your later years are filled with peace, satisfaction, and a sense of fulfillment. And one day, as you reflect on your 80s or 90s, you'll look back with gratitude for the choices you made in your 60s. Choices that allowed you to live a life free from regrets. So, what have you learned so far? From prioritizing your health and reevaluating your spending to embracing loneliness and maintaining your mental health, these are all powerful steps to ensure that your future is full of joy, peace, and fulfillment. We've covered a lot of valuable insights today, and now it's your turn. What's one thing you've learned from this video that you plan to put into practice in your life? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share in the comments below. Whether it's focusing on your mental health, learning to let go, or making more time for laughter, your reflections can inspire others to do the same. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support means so much and helps us continue creating valuable content for you. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing how you incorporate these life-changing tips into your daily routine.